Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Crafty Saturday. My name's Michelle Zanovich, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. On Tuesday and Thursday mornings, I come at 8 o'clock, and on Saturdays at 9 to start our day with a little crafting and creativity. Today, I have got so much to share with you. You're going to love it. First of all, it is my favorite. I think I say that all the time, but you know, I wouldn't do this if I didn't absolutely love everything about Stampin' Up! So we are using my new favorite fall set, which is the Love of Leaves bundle. Now, what I love about this is the fonts are beautiful. The leaves have kind of a watercolor stamping background, but the dies, oh my goodness, stitched leaves, okay? Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. When you see, hold on, I've got them, the ones we're going to use right here. The stitching on the outline plus the stitched embossing for the centers are absolutely beautiful. We're also going to be using two of the Stitched So Sweetly frames. And honest, I'm telling you, we're using like the whole catalog today, both catalogs, and the Tasteful Textures 3D embossing folder. I'm also using some of the Gilded Autumn Specialty Designer Series paper, along with this beautiful brushed metallic cardstock. So this is what we're making today. And while the card is super cute, truly, it's not what I'm the most excited about, okay? The card I love, don't get me wrong. I think it's adorable. But what I'm most excited about is this. This is the new Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, and I got it in the mail yesterday, just yesterday. Put it together this morning, sitting outside on the screen porch, having a cup of coffee, and wait till you see this baby. If you haven't got yours, well, they're only available for demonstrators right now, so if you have to have this, and I'm saying you probably do, okay? You are going to need to become a demonstrator right now on my Stampin' Bee team. Hey, there's a meeting today, so if you want to sign up, you can come to the meeting. Or you want to see what it's all about, let me know. There's a meeting. It's all virtual, so everyone's invited. Or you have to wait until September to get it. But look at this, okay? I love it. It's lightweight, okay? It's small, it's compact, it's going to fit on my shelves, and wait till you see. Look at the difference, okay? See this handle? This is the old one, right? This handle, a puppy's chewed on it, so that's not cool. But, you know, it was big, it was bulky, it took up a lot of space. This is small, it's compact, and it's kind of hard to see on the camera, I'm sure. But it's awesome, okay? How does it work? These two plates fold down, okay? And then best handle, okay? My Big Shot's been breaking for about a year, and truly, it was only working on one side right now, and when you're done, it just folds back up. It's really super awesome. All right, the plates it comes with, oh, here they are. Oh, I'm kind of spread it all over because I would need a lot of parts today. All right, so this is the die cutting. This is your first piece in your sandwich. And then they're numbered, all right? So on here, this is number 1. This is the first one that's going to go down, okay? So if you're going to use this with dies, it tells you need number 1, and then here's number 2. Can you see? I'm sorry. Here's number 1. Here's your base plate. Here's number 2. This is your thin plate adapter. And then it will tell you numbers 3 and 4 are your cutting plates. So you can see here's 3 and 4. And now look at this is my newest plate, right? This is my brand new one. I use this one on the top. This is my one that I used just this morning to cut out those stitched shape or frames and leaves. And you know, it's gonna leave marks, so don't panic. You didn't do anything wrong. The sign of a good crafter is how marked up her cutting plates are. Do you want to see mine? These are my old ones, y'all. Oh, where are they? Oh, here they are. Here, look at these. All right? These are my old ones from my Big Shot, okay? You can see that I use them a lot. They're supposed to look like that, okay? So while we love the new, how everything looks, really, you want to mark them up. That's how I know you're using them, all right? So that can go in the trash. I don't need that anymore. And then you have number 4. Number 4, okay, if you get confused, you just look back over here on your base plate, okay? Number 4, it says, use with the 3D embossing folder. And all you need is number 1, which is your base plate, and number 4, which is this heavy gray. Okay, so we're going to be using 1 and 4 today for our embossing. We're going to use numbers 1, 2, and 3 for our die cutting. All right, so let's get started. This is a very fun project because we get to use my new machine. All right, so I've got all the paper cut out that we need. Let's get all our pieces cut and embossed first. So I have a piece here of Early Espresso. Let's emboss it. All right, so we already know that we need our base plate, which is plate number 1, and our embossing folder, which again is the Tasteful Textiles 3D embossing folder. And I'm going to put this right in here. Okay, right like that. And then I'm going to grab my number 4 plate, which is that heavy dark gray, and I'm going to just run it right through. And look at, like butter, okay? This is awesome. I'm so happy. You have no idea. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this. I'm going to pop that out here. And look, all the way across, it's even. I'm so impressed. It's beautiful. Okay, so there's number 1. We're going to put that away. And then we're going to die cut. So now I need my base plate, which again, number 1. I need number 2, which is my thin die adapter with, and it says right here, place die cutting edge down. Oh, I'm not worried about it. I did it faced up, and it worked just fine since I'm embossing, okay? All right, here we go. Yes. Then I need a number 3. Why would I read directions? I never read directions. Don't tell anyone. All right. What do I need? I have this beautiful brush. I think this is the copper. I don't know. And I'm going to do this leaf. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm always worried about doing this on camera, but I'm going to put this down, die cutting edge, and then here's my embossing edge. Okay, and just line that up in there. And I'm going to put, not number 4, what am I doing? Number 3 again. Okay, and run it through. Super, super simple. Okay, now I found that this one seemed to stick. See that? because they're new plates. Oops, dropped my glue dots. All right, so I just took my take your pick tool and just pried it right up, okay? So there's that leaf. Now, and you can run it both ways. I have a hard time running this way because I'm not left-handed. Okay, now I have two smaller pieces, one in mint macaron and one in crumb cake, and I'm gonna lay those down side by side on my cutting plate. And here is my leaf. I love this. You could use this as a little heart too. So cute. Put that right in there. And then here's this leaf, and that's gonna go right here. And we're gonna run both of them together. Which makes me quite happy as well. I see lots of new friends this morning. Let's see, who's there? Anne McClellan from Massachusetts. Would you guess it's half the weight of the Big Shot? You know what, Kathy? I'm not sure about the weight, to tell you the truth, and that's an excellent question. What I can tell you is because it's more compact, right? It folds up. The weight is more evenly distributed, so it probably does feel lighter. That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that, but again, your center of gravity is a lot easier. It makes it picking it up and transporting it. If you're gonna go to the lake house or traveling, I know several of you travel in your campers or such. Okay, now I need a piece of very vanilla, and I'm going to use my smaller of my Stitched So Sweetly dies. The trick to doing a rectangular shape like this is just to set it offset just a little bit so that it doesn't go through the machine straight on, so you don't get that clicky click sound, and it makes it easier to cut anyways. Okay, so run that through. I'm going to tell you, this cuts so nicely. Before, I would have to run even these Stitched So Sweetly forward and back, so every die cut I was doing twice. I don't have to do that now. And it's still 6 inches wide, so you can take a piece of designer series paper, cut it into 6-inch strip. Yes, it is the perfect size for you, Sean, for taking in your motorhome. Absolutely. And yes, Kathy, so much easier to transport this, right? If I'm gonna go over and craft like at my boyfriend's house, whatever, this is just gonna be perfect. I just throw it in my bag and forget about it. The handle seemed, right, it came with an Allen wrench to put the handle on, and truly, I think you could even pop that handle off, so don't lose your little Allen wrench, okay? I'll just stick it over in my drawer with all my other little bitty tools. But I'll show you. Hold on. Move all my pieces out of the way, okay? All right. You don't have to remember the 1, 2, 3, and 4. Always refer back to your bottom base plate, and it's going to tell you exactly what your sandwiches are for this, all right? You're gonna love it, absolutely. Okay, so when you're done, just fold this back up, stick it back on your shelf. This handle here, do you see? This is just a little like rubber plug, and that can be removed. Tighten or untighten that Allen wrench. You could take the handle off. There's a screw and a washer, and then put all of that like in a little, it came in I think it came in a little Ziploc baggie. So keep that little baggie with your Allen wrench, and for transporting it to go camping or something, it'd be perfect. All right, I'm gonna stick this over here. I'm so happy. Now I think we can put things together and craft. Are you ready? Oh my goodness, all these pieces. Oh, I love it. Nothing is better than getting up and crafting with you on a Saturday morning. Okay, so I'm gonna put my grid paper back. because we all know I'm kind of a messy crafter. Okay, and I have, oopsie, here's my very vanilla piece, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment in early espresso, keeping with the colors, these beautiful fall colors. I can't wait. This morning and last night almost felt like fall here because it was nice and cool and the humidity was down. Nothing makes me happier than knowing cool weather is on the way. Your friendship is something I know I can count on. What a lovely sentiment. You got on the scale with both and they're the same weight. Oh, Michelle, I absolutely adore you. But again, right? More compact, right? The size is when it folds up, it's more compact, so it has a better center of gravity. And with that handle being the way it is, it's not right when you're carrying it, the handle is parallel to you as opposed to perpendicular, so you're not going to bump into things. The design is great. Okay, this is going to go in here like that. Oh, I don't need that anymore. Have some Stampin' Seal. I have a team meeting today. Again, at, I don't know, what is it, 1 o'clock? Hello, bees, help me out. Sean, are you coming to the team meeting today? We're going to be talking about fall. I can't wait to show my swap with my team. It uses these same leaves, but different altogether. I have a crumb cake card base. And I'm going to take that piece of the 3D textiles embossing folder. Well, hello. There we go. It sounded like it was going somewhere, just like that. Maybe a little more pressure on it since I have the heavy embossing on there. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on here. Like that. That I'm going to use some dimensionals. When I move so much stuff around here, I can't find them. I think we're going to need about 9. You're headed to Lake Jordan for 8 more days. You know the meeting's virtual, right? Pop on if you can. It'll be over on Zoom. Oh, I need to give everybody the link to that. You did carry both at the same time. Look at you. Like, that's your weightlifting for the day. It's gonna go right on here. Hey, Sean, if we weren't social distancing, I'd head to Jordan Lake and we could go for a ride in my new car. All right, this is gonna go right here. Like so. Okay, and then I'm gonna put dimensionals on the back of those. Ah! Oh, goodness. Just throw everything on the floor. You're going to carry your big shot to the trash dumpster. I truly think that mine needs to follow. It's been, I have been really hoping and praying that mine lasted until this new one came out. That's for sure. Oh, wow, guys. You have no idea. It was on its last legs. Cutting for team retreat in June and my retreat in July. Whew, I didn't think we were going to make it. So this is that really pretty gold metallic thread. that came in the Forever Fern or Forever Greenery suite. And so I just cut 2 pieces equal length, and I'm going to tie a double bow with it. And it does fray. Whoopsie doopsie. Did I really just say oopsie doopsie? Open invite at the campsite. Be careful what you're saying, Sean. I didn't know that they were allowing guests. Are they allowing guests now? Because once I drove by and it said they weren't. But if they are, I might take you up on that. It's a beautiful day to head out to the campsite. Okay, honest to goodness. It's totally frayed on me. See what happens when I talk and craft at the same time? It's all right. I don't have anywhere to go. And I'm trying to avoid going in the kitchen right now because we ordered pizza last night and then we watched movies, but somebody forgot to do the dishes. And I'm hoping the dishes fairy comes before I get downstairs. But I don't, these are my adhesive scissors. I don't think she's going to. There. I knew I could do it. Okay. I have a glue dot and I'm just going to roll it a little bit, put it on the back of this. Thank you, Anne. I love these colors together too. Whoops, I don't want to cover up my sentiment. Just get a little haircut, okay? Then on the inside, because, right, it's dark for writing, I have a piece of very vanilla. And I'm going to stamp this leaf, right, from the stamp set in mint macaron right down here. So it really is, again, tying in and bringing in the colors of our leaves that we used on the front. Okay. You guys want to do something cool? Hold on, let me grab an envelope. I'll be right. I'm right here. Because I'm not done playing with my new machine yet. All right, here is my envelope. Let's see. I have my 3D embossing folder, the Tasteful Textiles, which means I need my base plate, right? You always need your base plate. And you need number 4, your gray embossing plate. You guys, the machine is so small I couldn't find it. I'm like looking all over for it. It's right in front of me. Okay, here we go. Open it up. Base plate down. That's our number 1. Here is my Tasteful Textile. Boy, that's hard for me to say. Okay. And I'm going to put that right here, right? I'm closing my envelope flap. Do you see how I did that? I'm going to just sandwich it. I'm just building a sandwich. It's like sandwich on sandwich here. Okay. I'm going to put that here. Number 4, so I have 1 and 4 because it's a 3D embossing folder. Oh, that makes me happy. All right. Have you done this lately? When was the last time you embossed an envelope? I can't tell you. It's been a while since I've done it. Okay, take it out and look at that. You have a beautifully embossing folder that matches your embossing on your card. So your friendship is something I know I can count on. It's a beautiful card using lots of textures. We've got embossing, we've got a scalloped edge, we have embossing there on our die cuts, some stamping, and some envelope fun. This is great. You guys, this used the Gilded Autumn, this used the Love of Leaves, this used Stitched So Sweetly, and the new Stampin' Cut and Emboss folder. So much fun. I really, really encourage you to reach out to me if you have any questions about that Stamp and Emboss, Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. It's wonderful. Yes, I did use Stampin' Up! Envelopes, always. I know that it's going to match the very vanilla and the very, very, very vanilla paper. All right. If you would like to receive this card from me, I would be happy to make a bunch and send them to you. All you have to do is leave me a comment. I am me, your address. Share if you liked what we did today. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you again Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock. All right? Make sure you visit my blog for all details and information at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.